Hello, everyone. This podcast on smart work, job, career, or calling is part of a series of materials produced within the Erasmus Plus project Key Action 2, Find Your Talent, Work on Your Skills, which unfolded between 2019-2022 with the involvement, work, and dedication of a wonderful team of youth workers and young people from the Netherlands, Belgium, Poland, and Romania. More details on our project below in the description. What is smart work and what does it have to do with creativity? Well, the way you see work and your relationship with work will decide whether you are creative at the workplace or not. And as the workplace plays a big part in our lives, it basically influences all your potential creativity and drive of doing various things, either it's hobbies or work in itself. Dr. Amy Wresienski, which is an organizational psychologist at the Yale School of Management, has spent her career researching how individuals identify with their work. She has established three different defined contexts of work: job, career, and calling. We will describe them, and this will give you the possibility to analyze in which of these three frames you fit yourself. Job, well, a job provides you with pay, benefits, and perhaps some social perks. It is primarily about earning that paycheck, and people in this category are typically more invested in their lives outside of the office. Work is merely the way they afford to do the things they love. They focus on their family, friends, and hobbies more than their professional pursuits. If you no longer see your job as a place to learn, gain experiences, or increase your connections, it could be a sign that you have a job orientation towards your work. Then, career. Career is a job that you do for others, while a career is what you do for yourself. Career professionals are also working for the paycheck, let's be honest, who isn't? But they are more driven to seek out opportunities for advancement in the workplace. These individuals tend to strive for the next promotion, look for more training, and generally aim to impress. People with a career orientation tend to have a long-term vision for their professional future, set goals, and enjoy healthy competition with colleagues. And the third context of work that she defined, the calling. Those who experience their work as a calling are most likely to feel a deep alignment between their vocation and who they are as a person. They feel a personal and emotional connection to their work. They are enthusiastic, have a sense of purpose, and are willing to work harder and longer to make a contribution. Unsurprisingly, this group is often the most satisfied with their professional situation. After hearing these things and these three different contexts, job, career, calling, which work orientation do you have? Well, whatever the answer, the important thing is to remember is that no category of work orientation is more legitimate than the others. Each one is a valid way to approach your professional life as long as it's guided by your personality, preferences, and values. However, if you want to apply flow and thus creativity into your job, we advise you to change your outlook on what you are doing. If you are feeling stuck in an unsatisfying job, experiment with changing your mindset. Let's say that you work as a youth worker in an office, shuffling papers and generally keeping people on track. Instead of giving into negative self-talk or focusing on getting by each day, choose to focus on how integral your responsibilities are to making the center successful. Your responsibilities, however mundane they may seem, are integral to the center or NGO's continued success. By challenging yourself to approach your work with a different outlook, you may find yourself enriched with a new sense of purpose. Now you are choosing to see yourself as the person who keeps the ship sailing, not just as a paper pusher. Simple changes like this can help breathe new life into an otherwise stale work experience. Try also to play your strengths. You are more likely to feel satisfied with your job when you utilize your strengths. And if you find a job that makes use of your strength, you get closer to discovering your calling. Brezhnevsky coined the term crafting to refer to redesigning your responsibilities to better leverage your strength. To do this for yourself, start by filling in the blanks. The best part of my work day is when I, and here we leave a blank space for you to think about it. Also, look outside yourself. Consider focusing some of your energy on making connections, including internally with colleagues and supervisors, as well as with interesting people pursuing a path that you admire. Building relationships will help you break up the monotony of a typical day and give you a different aspect of your professional life to focus on. You never know when serendipity and creativity might occur, when your next opportunity will come for you, or where it may lead you. As such, the fact that you do a job that may not look as creative at the beginning should not be an impediment to you actually seeking out ways of being creative in what you do and using the creativity you have. There is no job actually that doesn't require creativity, and this is often the mistake that people do. They think that if they have a job in the sense that we just described, something that you do mostly for a paycheck, it makes them think that there's no creativity there. But just to give you a few examples, if you are in customer care area, you do need creativity and to be able to solve problems very fast and to try to accommodate the customers as much as possible. If you are a teacher and year to year you teach the same content, you are creative and you do have a creative mindset, because every group of children, every youngster is different, and you use different approaches all the time in order to reach to that person and teach him or her what you want to pass on further. If you are a youth worker, you come up with a lot of strategies, a lot of methods and ways of engaging your young people in various activities. You are creative. If you're an architect, you are creative. If you're a policeman, you are creative in the way you tackle, especially on the preventive part of your work, to talk with youths in risky situations, or to make connections with a community where there are different problems connected to security and public order. And the examples can go on and go on. There is no job, career, or calling in which creativity is not actually required and needed. And this is why each of us has the ability to express their own creativity. Apart, of course, from this, there's creativity in our day-to-day life, creativity in our relationships with our loved ones, creativity in our relationships with all the people that surround us, creativity in spending our leisure time, our free time. Therefore, whatever you do in terms of job, calling, or career, pursue your creativity, work on boosting up your creativity, and most of all, be aware of the fact that creativity is there, you already employ it, and it's not something that belongs only to artists, content creators, and so on. Thank you very much.